So, Eric, have you heard about the Cincinnati woman who vaped so much that she had 2 liters of black and bloody vape juice removed from her lungs after her partner found her unconscious?
Damn.
Yeah, so her name is Jordan. She says she was fully addicted to vaping. She even showered with her vaping device until a medical emergency forced her to quit. So the article states that her vaping habit landed her in a medically induced coma after doctors had to suction 2 liters of black and bloody fluid from her damaged lungs. And she's only 32, so this is very bad. She said that she started smoking in her teens, but in 2021 she switched to vaping. And she was spending up to $500 a week on vaping.
Oh God, that's a lot of fluid.
That's a lot of fluid and that's a lot of money.
Uh-huh.
She said she was vaping so much that she was sleeping with it. She was taking showers with it. She was, I mean, that means 24/7, 7 days a week, you're smoking this stuff. And she said that she continued at this level of vaping for 2 years until last November when she started to feel a heaviness in her lungs that was the first diagnosis of a respiratory infection. And she kept going to the hospital and having breathing problems. And they even told her that she had a horrible cough and was going to the hospital 2 to 3 times a week for help. I mean, at some point, and I'm not trying to be judgmental because I know when you have an addiction, you can't help it. Yeah, I'm not trying to like call her out or anything, but at that point, when you're going to the hospital 2 times a week, or any amount of time, it's time to stop. And she said she felt like there were 80 pounds of pressure just laying on her chest. She said her body was swelling and her skin was turning gray, but she still continued to use her vape until a medical emergency changed it. It says her partner found her unconscious, she says, with black mucus coming from her mouth and her nose. Oh my God, that sounds like a horror movie. He said she was gasping but couldn't catch her breath and was unresponsive and had a faint pulse. So it sounds like whatever was happening, she was like dying. She says that her partner called 911 and tried to suction the mucus out of her nose and give her CPR while he waited for the paramedics.
I just imagine like trying to give CPR to somebody with that gunk coming out of them.
Yeah, I mean, but if you love somebody, you're gonna do it. She said that she doesn't remember anything. She said she was immediately taken to the hospital. Her lungs were full of 2 liters of fluid, which doctors said was vape juice. The liquid the vapes contain. You know, I've heard 2 things. I've heard it was supposed to be a safer option to smoking, or it was supposed to help people get off of smoking, and then I heard it's worse than smoking cigarettes.
I mean, no matter what, okay, I'm a smoker. I'll I'll admit that. I smoke cigarettes. Oh well, big deal. But no matter what, you're putting something foreign in your body that's not supposed to be there.
Right.
So let's just say, like, if I was starting to have health problems because I was smoking a cigarette, I would stop.
Right.
If it was like, hey, if you continue, you're going to die. Okay, stop.
But you know, most people don't stop until they reach a point kind of like this.
Exactly. But what she had, she had more. She had addiction.
That was a full blown addiction.
Like when I smoke, it's like once every hour, or depending on if I'm having like a lot of fun. And if I'm having a lot of fun, it's like every 5 hours or so. Like you have to give yourself a break from the nasty shit.
Yeah, get your body a break. Your body has to rejuvenate.
Exactly. It's just like alcoholics. I mean, eventually, yeah, drinking every day is still bad for you, but eventually that's going to catch up.
Yeah.
But if let's just say if everybody like somebody straight up just like drank like 5 bottles of whiskey every day, not like regular bottles, like those 2 liter almost bottles of alcohol every day, they're gonna eventually die from it.
Yeah. She went on to say that she her body was trying to force out the vape juice inside her lungs. She said it was like concrete and it was pure black and bloody. At the hospital they were sucking it out of me. She was